As much as we have to be intentional about life and not take things too hard, but there's some certain things in life that when you're about to start them, you don't overthink them before you actually, start. And that is what I realized, especially doing content creation, especially doing something relating to art. Like you, if you don't go from the point of overthinking to actually doing, you waste so much time, and that's just the plain truth. Like overthinking everything would stop you from being creative because you were trying so much to be perfect. You're trying so much, you want to do things so right that you forget the major things that really matters, which is being consistent as you're improving. Consistency doesn't cancel out the place of improvement, and that's what some people don't get. Some people just believe that, okay, you're telling me to be consistent and be consistent for so long, I didn't get result, I'm going to give up and all of that. But they're not just having the place of improvement. We're not telling you to be consistent and not improve. So do not overthink it. Do not overthink it. As you're being consistent, you're going to be learning so much. Put as many as your creative work out there. Let people know. Videos, post them. Learn a new thing. Like it is so important. Don't overthink anything. If this is one thing you want to go for it with your mind. Don't overthink it. Don't think of the 50 reasons why it won't work out. Think of that one reason why you've chosen that thing and just go for it. I remember when I wanted to start content creation and I was thinking, oh, I don't have a camera. Oh, I don't have a good background. Oh, I don't have the money yet. Oh, a lot of things was in my mind until I got to a point in my life where I see that I'm living in an imperfect world. And if I'm going to start something like this, I have to start as imperfect as it is. I'm not saying that I didn't get to a point where things started to, come together and take form and, give me the leverage to be able to, want to do this, because there were a lot of things that went behind the scene at some point in my life that actually stopped me. They were seemingly valid reasons, but for the longest time my mind was already being conditioned to think that things has to be perfect before I actually do whatever I want to do. And thankfully, because of the internet, there are the bad sides to the internet and all of that, but one beautiful thing that the internet has taught me is how many people have been coming with their power of authenticity to actually talk about their weaknesses, talk about their strength, be comfortable to encourage others about it, and push people to do whatever they want. And that me actually steered me towards the place of, if someone can do this, why not me? This person does not even have as much as I have, and they're doing this and they're encouraging me to do it, why can't I? And then it's actually someone me to actually stop overthinking so many things in my life. I started to think of how to just, try as much as possible to be consistent, to show up, to actually, do it regardless of how imperfect or how hard it's going to be. I stopped overthinking. Even if it works out, if it doesn't, I know that this will take me somewhere. It may not be at the time that I wanted, it may not be at the result that I really wanted, but I know that consistently doing this will lead me somewhere, and it is actually. So regardless of whatever you're doing now, trust me, you need to stop yourself from that perfect, mental, blockage. If that's a word I can coin, just like it's like a mental blockage, because all your life you've taught that everything has to come into form before you start. Everything has to, be a certain way before it is of standard to you. It's not even the word that made the standards. It is you. It is the expectations of you have of yourself. Is yes, I want to start. I want to know how to speak eloquently before I start content creation. I want to be able to have this and that. It was not even the word that told you you had to have it. Yes, the social media may give you the hint of what everyone has, but they are not the one that told you that you have to have it. It is you that have decided that you must have what they have before you're qualified to do it. So why are you deciding to overthink situations? Okay, girl, don't overthink it. Go into your creative, you know, moment. Create as much as possible. Don't care about what people say, even as imperfect as you are, regardless of the situation.